really damage. I came out and make the channel froze. I'm really who the panel chose. Put my name up like a banner boat. Acting tough and I'ma let her go. Name her who got a better flow. She can hang it up just like a telephone. Stick me up with the cause TK, let it come see it. Hands at me, I make it come treat it. Spin, make it come beat it. I want the new in the machine out. Jewelry be cold like the temperature 0. I'm the boys, they call me the hero. Heavy then they know what I be on. I'm the best, I'm the best. And I got it, and I got it.
Tonight, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground.
And a nice gain at 21 yards.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. First carry for Nick Chubb. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 17 carries, 79 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Raiders have recovered. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly...
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have... So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Carr. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From just shy of midfield, Murray is complete to Langford.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Yeah, they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Throwing his car on 3rd down.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run it again with Chubb. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to have it here just past the 25.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one a first down pickup of 8. They'll run right here with Jacobs. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Carr. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. To throw is Carr. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Chubb running to the wide side. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. So now then the big loss sets up 2nd and 19. Here's Murray. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. To throw is Murray. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Raiders at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
Carr completes it, and he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Carr. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Carr to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Carr.
He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he'll go down at the 28. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. The kick by Carlson is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Murray now. Flushed. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Max Crosby able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And they'll bring it down at the 27-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They were losers to Kansas City a week ago, but they are out in front right now. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Carr going to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10.
Cleveland offense making their way out.
And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. He's got Njoku over the middle. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They toss it left side to Chubb. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. To throw, it's Murray. It's caught. Here's Langford. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Carr now on 1st down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete here to Waller.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Well, he obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender.
What do you mean by that, Purple?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Can see this quite a bit on running plays where the guy's out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. You might want to take that course.
Throwing on second and long. Carr. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35. The Raiders on the move, a couple of big plays in succession.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Carr to throw again. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where it was the visiting Packers who were able to come in and win this one on the road. Aaron Jones, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Kirk Cousins, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. And one more to highlight, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Kansas City Chiefs and the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On first down, Carr delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down. Throwing now is Carr. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Well, you think he loved the protection he had there all kinds of time.
And you're so right. How could you not love that? Great protection. The big guys up front really locked in on it. No one gets near the quarterback. He's got all the time in the world to survey the field and deliver for a first down.
And the big boys up front, a big reason why they're also winning, too. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Carr now to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense, because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. DK Metcalf, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Here's Murray. And it's a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up.
So it's a turnover there on the lost fumble, and this 3rd quarter could not really have started worse.
I think that's a great observation, because this was a close game at the half. They gave up the touchdown the opening drive. Now they turn over the football. This game, they can get away from pretty quickly if their defense doesn't step up right here.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Now Carr.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Carr going to try and throw on third down. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down. Carlson able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Throwing on first down is Murray. This is the tight end, Njoku. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches. Murray going to try to throw on third down. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. This to Jacobs on the toss right. He's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage, and that's pretty much going to wipe out their gain from first down. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we remember?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play. It was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Throwing now is Murray.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Carr. And he will find his man on the outside. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Looking to throw. Carr. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA. No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before? So that challenge, a successful one. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Murray now to throw. They set up the screen to Chubb. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Now Murray's got to have this one. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Murray going to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Jerry Tillery running in there and setting him down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the gun, Murray. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Chandler Jones. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Jacobs going to try the middle. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8. Now they'll throw with Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. Carr finding Waller there for the Vegas first. Now Carr. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. To throw is Carr. Able to shake him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. They'll run with Jacobs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They got 8 yards out of it, but they're still left with a 4th and goal from a ways out. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, it's hard to put your finger on whether this is something to celebrate or something maybe the offense is embarrassed by, but that's now 6 field goals he's made in this game alone.
Yeah, he's bailed them out quite a bit so far, but it's very comforting to know that you have a kicker that's got your back.
The Browns' drive about to get started. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Murray. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. Now Murray. Got an open man at Schwartz. And he is going to lose yardage here. And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. To throw is Murray. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. Murray sets to throw on 4th. Got a man at Schwartz, complete. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down. They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Murray now. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Here's Murray. Right back to Njoku. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A good pickup there, a 22. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. But not only is this defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one, and even better than their play, it's been their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
And the Browns getting set to go.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Back to the air on second down. It's Murray. It's caught. Here's Langford. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
He'll find Schwartz complete right side. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
To throw, it's Murray. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. This complete to Langford. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Murray, one final try. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession,